The
Yeah,
person that says that, because it's like, okay,
100%.
because the one that's growing is always looking for a different and a new and a better way of doing things as opposed to doing it the same way. They're not swapping spit with their employees.
Sure.
You
Well,
know?
I don't know about you, Rob, but when I didn't learn this obviously immediately. I've been around a long time and I've
Hmm.
failed more times than I can count.
Yeah.
And yet I learned it somewhere. I don't know if it's a training class or just from observation or having conversations and whatnot. I don't hire off a resume. I
Yes.
hire excuse me, if I could talk today, I hire hungry, humble, and smart, right? Resume is great, and yet I'm not just hiring you because you've been a realtor for 20 years. You know what I'm talking about, or
Yeah.
you've been in a role for 20 years. Your experience is, you know, oftentimes, as you just stated, no different there than it is here. And I don't need more of the same.
Yeah.
If I want to get to where I want to go.
Yeah. Yeah. You said hungry, humble, and smart.
Yeah, not the first time. I mumbled the first time.
Yeah, well, that's okay. Yeah, more coffee, buddy, more coffee. Um, but that's huge. And are we willing to go find the hungry, humble, smart, as opposed to the resume that's on there? And by the way, side note to those that are looking to build their teams, if you've got somebody that's hungry, humble, smart, and that you are very interested in, I guarantee you that somebody else does too.
Yeah. Oh,
So
without question.
you may want to speed up your process before somebody else says
Yeah,
yes.
my friend, we're not alone. I mean,
No.
there are many leaders at many companies out there that think like we do. We're not alone, and we're certainly not, the only ones. There are others um, that think that way.
Yeah. So Theodore, I saw the comment on there. The mindset is everything. So you're hungry, humble, smart. You just said mindset.
Yeah,
In three different words, kind of when you're looking at
yeah,
hungry, humble, and smart. All of those go into that mindset piece, right?
sure,
All of it starts with you as a leader.
yeah,
Are you hungry, humble, and smart
yeah,
as a leader?
yeah,
Right? As opposed to just hanging around to get a paycheck,
sure.
which we see on lots of different things. So,
Uh,
all right.
Sweet. So we
Yeah.
talked about starts with a leader.
Yeah.
Then we talked about it's our talent,
Yeah.
right?
And so teams within teams,
Yeah,
go talk about that a little bit because supposedly everybody's going in the same direction. But the reality is, are we going in the same direction? And are we diving deep enough into each individual team member's goals and directions, and are they aligned with that bigger corporate direction?
sure. Yeah, I mean, it's not as what I learned, and just share my experiences, right? So it wasn't about, this is a constant thing. This is not, you go cast a vision one time and you hire a bunch of people and you say, here we go,
Yeah.
right? This is a constant and ongoing thing where you get this boat, this ship, everybody rowing in the same direction. It takes a lot of work, right?
Yeah.
If this is you're communicating that vision, if not daily, weekly, monthly, all that stuff, to rally that, because you do see that, in these big organizations, you got different departments and stuff. And while it may appear that everybody's on the same page, oftentimes they're not necessarily. What you showing me?
Well, I'm getting to this because you're
Yeah.
leading right into this one.
I
So,
mean, oftentimes they're not. We think they are, and yet maybe they're not.